Hi you guys and welcome back to my channel. You guys already know what it is. It's your boy back with another video. And today's video is going to be another TikTok conspiracy video reaction. The last one is doing good, so I'm like, oh girl, I might as well do this. No, might as well do it again. Might as well do it again. So yeah, we're going to get right into it. I have nothing to really say. Oh, Mama. I have a song called Mama with a feature on it. I'm about to play the snippet right now.
You could tell 808 Killer made this beat.
All right, we're going to get right into it.
Lady Gaga is also known as Satan's puppet. I mean, starting with her music, she always has the Illuminati sign on her song covers. And you know how people usually say swear to God? Listen to what Lady Gaga says.
Yeah, that's right now. I swear to listen for I'm gonna, I get a little bit mad.
Yeah, that's extremely weird. She was also found leaving a bathtub full of blood in a hotel in London. Lady Gaga then went to one of the most profound Satanists, Marina Abramovich, for some teaching.
And she came really very humble to my house and asked me if I can teach her. We made this workshop in the woods, and she was such a good student. She never cheated. She really went much farther than I asked her for.
I'm kind of disturbed. Like, I'm actually kind of disturbed. I'm not surprised when it comes to Gaga because she came in the back swinging. Like, I mean, she came in the back selling coochie, she went in. I feel like the only thing, I don't know if I ever seen her in cheetah print. If I did, I'll pop up some pictures. I don't think I ever seen her in cheetah print, but I know she had people in her videos in cheetah print. But I was gonna say, I said this in the video before, and if you know, Shelby did a video about it, and other people have done a video about it, but Lady Gaga and Lena Morgana, and that's all I'm gonna say. That one I had to kind of react to with that Lady Gaga one because it's tea about her, and we can really get into it, but I don't want to hold y'all up all day, but just look into Lady Gaga for real because she get down. She sold out, like all the way out.
Have you ever heard the creepiest conspiracy theory that a lot of celebrities have been on this planet for a lot longer than you think and have lived multiple lives? The theory goes that people in the past who garnered enough money, fame, or status were given the opportunity to be inducted into the Illuminati or the New World Order and have their DNA and memory extracted before they died and then saved so they can make clones of them and live over and over again. Others say vampires or time travelers, but the most popular theory is the multiple lives theory. Now let's take a look at some examples. First is Mark Zuckerberg, who looks like the old king of Spain, and Portugal, who would definitely have the means to clone himself. Jennifer Lawrence looks like old Egyptian actress Zubaida Therwa. Jimmy Fallon looks like an old Marxist revolutionary leader. Michael Jackson has apparently already lived multiple lives, including a royal in Egypt. Jay-Z, this one gives me chills. Eddie Murphy. And apparently each time they come back, they're smarter, better, know the secrets to success, and can easily choose which life they want to live this time. Before I show the most shocking one, make sure you follow so you finally know what these other crazy celebrity conspiracy theories are and request which one you want to see next. The most shocking that's been debated by the public for years is Keanu Reeves. People say he's immortal, but the multiple lives theory works here as well, as he's already lived as Charlemagne, a famous painter, and a famous actor. When asked about it, he didn't deny it, he laughed it off, but the crowd was scared.
The Earth, since you've just been around, there's just different generations. I just wanted to show you, just
We're all stardust, baby.
I know.
I can see it. We have a likeness in the eyes,
Yeah.
and the nose, and the mustache, and the beard, and the cheekbones,
and the forehead. But that's the real.
No, I'm not even gonna knock that down. I do fuck with that theory, but also too, not to sweat my lip. Also too, y'all can't take out the spiritual aspect. There's already like magic and spells and stuff. Let me get in a little bit, girl. No shade. Let me get in a little bit. There's already certain type of magic and spells from different type of like tribes and different type of magic and stuff that does like soul transferring. So it doesn't even have to always be like a physical thing, like just having your consciousness and like a part of your DNA like swapped out. You can still be a whole nother person. You don't always have to like look similar to who you are. Like it gets deeper than that, y'all. Like everything isn't as deep because it's all connected. So when you discover something, you can always discover something else too. So it's not like stuff is like so deep to where like this thing is this thing and it's deep, this thing is deep, everything has like a connection, but like it can get deep. But don't think things are too deep, because that can distract you from like figuring out answers and figuring out stuff. But like, girl, I can always do videos. No shade, nobody be hitting me up on the videos, so like I don't be knowing what y'all really be wanting. But I'm gonna really try to get through these. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just like, oh, girl, that kind of ate. Let me get into it. But we're gonna get into this.
That he's guilty?
No,
So you don't think he did it?
I don't think you did it.
And you said in all the time that you've known him that you never saw any erratic behavior, you have no evidence of any erratic behavior, you have nothing that
in the open with
indicate
like
that
in the open.
he would be capable of doing something like this, would have any motivation to do something like this.
Exactly.
You do know.
I think that video may be a little bit fake, but I know my knowledge with the reptilians and everything, the Greys, Anunnaki, all that. We can get really into it. But I don't know, that video kind of looked a little bit fake. I don't know, but maybe if somebody else seen it, maybe somebody seen it live or something like that, they can, you know, clear me up and be like, no, girl, that was really real. But it does a little fake, no shade. A little fake.
Madonna, out of context, you saying everything is gonna happen to you is really fucking funny to me.
That was a little bit strange. That was a little
Y'all, I am freaking out right now. There's a lot of unexplained things going on in the ocean right now. Hold on real quick. I do not trust them. Just watch this real quick for me.
You get to Mars by going through the ocean. You can't get to the bottom of the ocean because outer space is the ocean.
Now, what she just said just blew my mind. Now, there's a situation called the firmament. So we know that water is all around us. And it is said that this dome divided the sea into upper and lower sections. You can't cancel this out because they still haven't discovered 80% of the sea. Early civilizations believed that the ocean and the stars above were linked. I mean, just look. Mayan, Norse, Hindu, Hebrew, all of them. Now, we already know what spacesuits look like, but they look exactly like sea suits. I know once in your life you've heard of the Bermuda Triangle. Planes and people going missing in the ocean. There are black holes in the ocean. And I just know once in your life you've heard about sea monsters. When you see a comet, it looks like a boat soaring through water. What if these unexplained species in the ocean are actually aliens? If y'all have ever watched this movie Underwater, they went too deep and found the creature that don't even look like it's supposed to be from this earth. Or could it have just been a creature from space? Now, you can say what you want, but I bet you we are not the only beings, only species, only creatures that are in this universe. It's just ironic that when they return to Earth, they're on water. I mean, I know I'm not tripping. And I know y'all heard of mermaids. So many unexplained things in the ocean. They're making more discoveries in space. Not really putting too much money or caring about what's going on the planet. Why? Because this sea stuff might have a lot of connections to space. And they not telling us. Y'all be safe, and I know I'm not the only person who feel this way.
She clocked. That's all I'm going to say. She clocked that tea.
Clinton is seen in a trance-like state. Further, he looks almost plastic and stiff, whilst his right eye appears hollow and black.
In covertly recorded off-air transmissions from the Bush-Clinton presidential election campaign in the 1990s, we can see that Bill Clinton was nothing more than a puppet to the puppet masters which placed him in the White House. Bill Clinton's demeanor seems to be similar to a person who is under a hypnotic trance.
However, Clinton isn't the only politician said to be mind-controlled. In this clip, taken from a 1990s conspiracy documentary series, the crew conduct an interview with US Department worker Kent Weideman. Apparently, at one point during the interview, Kent's mind control is momentarily broken, leading to a brief but creepy moment on camera.
We have no evidence at this point that the Chinese government is engaged in any policy or in any actions aimed at wiping out the Tibetans or, in short, reflecting a policy of genocide either against the Tibetan people themselves or against their culture.
At one point in this interview, we see that his mind control programming breaks down.
What about self-determination for Tibetans?
see his eyes? They're both under MK. Definitely.
Today we're going to talk about the brainwashing thing called a job. Don't talk about me because I just woke up. I get the knowledge from my dreams, y'all. All right, y'all, time to close the blinds. So we all know we all born and came to this earth, and we all have just natural specific talents that we don't use. Don't fight me, but what if we're here to use them? What if the waking up and going to work and getting paid and getting money and everything like that is all just a distraction? Some people are good at writing, cooking, singing, drawing, etc. You were born to do more than just go to school, get a job, pay bills, and die. Working your whole life just to enjoy a few years when you're close to death is the biggest scam. You want to know why people love the weekends? Because it's the weekend. 5 out of the 7 days of your life, you're stuck in the same building doing things that stress you out that doesn't feed your soul. Then you get drunk and party so you don't have to think about it. Everybody works for some type of corporation, but that corporation will still be there after you are long gone. What really made you important that left your footprint in the sand? Everybody's going to remember Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and Bill Gates. But do you realize that it's you who could be creating something like that? It's you who could have that potential, who has that talent. You don't have a purpose. You are simply put here to scan items, box things, talk to angry customers, so they walk in your purpose so you can hold up the low duties of this country. Somebody got to work at McDonald's. How y'all gonna eat? Be more than the systematic box that you are in. Y'all be safe out here.
All I'm gonna say is jobs mean just above broke. And also too, what she said about them companies are still gonna be here, baby.
I wanted to see what this place was all about.
I've seen these before. Well, I only seen one. I didn't know you had games and stuff.
Hey, maintenance.
Yeah, that was a little bit weird. You can definitely tell that place is like really retro, so maybe it's just like really out of style and really out of date. But they had a lot of gift shops. Were like gift shops for what? Yeah. So I don't know. We're just gonna move on to the next girl.
Just found out some really disturbing things about Ellen DeGenerate, and I'm not worried about that creepy sweatshirt she's wearing. But as we watch this video, the camera creeps inside of her house, and you can see that weird evil thoughts picture. I looked up the artist and he's into some really satanic stuff. And that's not even the weird thing. Look at this picture of Ellen sitting inside of her home. This is the picture that was right behind her. Now look at the letters on top. These are the same letters that you write out during satanic rituals. Look at this picture of her cutting her mother's hair. Now look at the picture above her head and try and figure it out. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, she been into eating kids, but
A very strange occurrence. In the middle of the presidential meeting, the White House press secretary began to have very strange behavior. If you look into his eyes, we can see how truly bizarre it really was.
I believe that one because that would be really hard to like edit. Like that would be really really hard to edit, and she looked crazy.
I'm at Grace Cathedral in San Francisco, California. Hundreds of folks are going to come here to witness the Beyonce Mass, bringing together secular music and a religious message to tell a story of empowerment for particularly women of color, but for anyone who happens to sing praises to the goddess herself, Beyonce. Here we go. Brought crowds in the hundreds. And though I don't consider Beyonce to be a religious symbol, like some of her most ardent fans, there's no denying her strong use of religious symbolism throughout her music and performances, paying homage to everything from female African deities, the Last Supper, Black Madonna, and the Virgin Mary herself. I spoke with Reverend Yolanda Norton, Beyonce fan and organizer of the event, to find out where the idea came from.
Yeah, everything was in that video. Do not
What
make
is
these
46
like
B's in a norm?
don't try to make these people no fucking gods and stuff. I be seeing some comments people be making and stuff like about, you know, like famous people and everything, and it's just like bring it down to a notch. These people still got a shit too. Like, girl, pipe it down.
Organism 46 B is an enormous 33-foot, 10-meter long, 14-tentacled squid. So apparently this being was found 2 miles under the fucking ice. It is also able to paralyze prey from a distance of up to 150 feet by releasing its venom into the water. What? Tragically, my colleague, a lifelong friend, was killed this way. What the fuck? Organism 46B stalked the group, displaying its shape-shifting ability. It shape-shifted itself into a form of a human diver. We thought it was one of our colleagues swimming towards us in scuba gear. By the time the closest scientists had realized that it had grabbed him and torn him to bits. Apparently how I heard it would work is that it would have to consciously control every single atom, amino acid in its body to consciously control the shape it wants to be. And it has to maintain the shape, so it has to consciously be aware that it's the shape. There's another way of shape-shifting. It can project an image in your head. It can make you think that what you're seeing is actually real, but it's actually not.
Because I'm pretty sure I'm a doppelganger for Alan Alda. Oh, I'm a tranny. Of course, I'm a man.
My mom said to me, you know, sweetheart, one day you should settle down and marry a rich man. And I said, Mom, I am a rich man.
Well, in life?
In life, what stresses me out?
People being late.
Well, I'm always late.
Mushrooms.
I have to paint my entire face on and tuck my penis, so it takes a while.
Watch me, I'm real. See, oh, yes.
Strangely hairless body you have. Oh, you're quite the dolphin, aren't you?
It's not easy being a
Yeah,
lady.
I tell you, you're absolutely hair-free.
I'm sorry, y'all. That Megan one took it out. I'm a man. That really took me out. You guys, we're gonna watch like maybe like 4 more, and then we're gonna shut down the video.
They put the truth right in your
Question
face.
about the gay agenda. You thanked it at the VMAs. What is it? How do you define the gay agenda?
The gay agenda. There's been this plan. Like, we usually go to meetings on Wednesday in black cloaks.
Okay.
Draw like a big star in the circle of the ground. We have like these cups of blood, drink it, pretty much, and we kind of like plans like world domination, like to make everyone gay and then like decrease the world population. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
This is the Queen of the Illuminati, Beyonce.
She said that whenever she performs on stage, someone named Sasha Fierce comes into her body and takes over. She literally explains all of this herself on YouTube, but check this out. She literally says she has out-of-body experiences. If I cut my leg, I don't fall, I don't feel it, I am so fearless, and I'm not aware of my face or body.
I raised my hands up, and it was kind of the first time I felt something else come into me.
Her ex-drummer filed a restraining order against her and accused her of killing her cat to use it for witchcraft. Look at the necklace of this picture of Sasha Fierce. This is literally the symbol of the Temple of Satan. Jay-Z gets a lot deeper than this, so I'll make another video on him tonight.
I eat children.
What?
How old are you?
They joking about this. They joke about this.
Only to 10.
They joke about this.
Children and pineapple.
This video has been going around on social media of a man who found a mosquito with the number 38 printed on its body. And then the next day he found another one with a different number printed on its body. And of course there's been a conspiracy. Some people are saying that the man is just breeding mosquitoes to do scientific experiments on them and therefore somehow putting numbers on their backs to keep track of them. Other people are saying there's a conspiracy. And here it is. For years people have believed that birds, but mainly pigeons, are made by the government to spy on humans.
That's already been exposed
over the years, where thousands of birds have dropped dead out of the sky. And people believe this is due to the government having technical difficulties, fucking hell, and that the COVID lockdowns was to keep everybody inside so that the government can go out and replace and change all the pigeons. Maybe they had a new update. Let me know what you think.
I don't think they shut it down just for the pigeons, but they definitely, you know, be using them birds, girl. They be using them birds. Woo, you guys, that was a lot. That was just crazy. These celebrities and the stuff that they do to get in and the things they do to children and stuff. We can really get into it. If you want a separate video about that and other things about the celebrities, you can get into it, but don't be worshiping these people. Do not worship them. And also too, a lot of the creatures in the ocean, about the firmament, I believe that it is a firmament. And maybe if I can find that video, I know I always reference Shelby, but Shelby get right into it. She get into it. Maybe I'll post the video of what I'm about to talk about with that Hennessy commercial and how they basically expose the firmament in like live action commercial. And the shape-shifting and stuff is just like, I already knew all this stuff, but just like that new information about basically like how shape-shifting could go. I believe there could be like other ways for how it could go. I think it was talking about that Pacific creature just by itself. And obviously that creature has like different cousins and everything like that. But that is just crazy. Like the advanced technology and just the advanced creatures that are on Earth, and he's trying to make it seem like everything is just all La La Land or on other planets, and everything is really right here, so you can be distracted and focused on something else. We need to be focused on this motherfucking Earth. This is how they try to make the Africans focus on Africa when we need to be focused on motherfucking America, just to find out that we need reparations motherfucking here because we from here. Oh, girl, we can get into that. But thank you guys for watching. You guys already know what it is. Day, night, evening. I love you guys so much. Like, comment, subscribe. Do what you guys want to do. Make sure you guys follow me on other medias. Contact me. Anything. I really don't care. Love you guys. Thank you so much.